What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Ripple Effect. We've been on a hiatus for a little bit, but we are back and ready to keep this vlog rolling. So thanks for joining us. With our high schoolers right now, we're doing a series called Question Everything, where we're talking about using our faith and our reason to grow closer to God, and that God doesn't want us to have blind faith that doesn't use our reason, and He doesn't want us to abandon faith as if it's in contrary to our reason. So what we have offered you guys is a question box to submit your questions, and we will answer them on this vlog. So today we're going to talk about two great questions that have been submitted. Question number 1: how do I respectfully encourage my sister to come back to Catholicism? That's a great question. Probably all of us have someone we know, whether it's a family member or friend, who used to be Catholic or used to even be Christian, who no longer practices their faith or has fallen away in some sense. And we want to invite them back, but we don't want to be mean about it. We don't want to make them feel terrible. So how do we actually do that in a way that draws them back into the church? I have 2 tips for you. Number 1, the best thing that you can do to invite someone back to the church is to become a saint. Honestly, nothing is more attractive to other people than other people who are holy. So when you choose to draw your own life closer to Christ, when you choose to become a more dynamic Christian who knows your faith and loves your faith, and it's not just this robotic system that you follow, but it's truly something that you live and breathe, that's attractive to people. And so the best thing that you can do is focus on your own relationship with God, and then through your example of life, through your own love for God, your love for prayer, for your community, for the truths of the church, that's going to become more and more attractive to people, so that people wonder, why is it that they seem to have this joy? Why do they seem to have this peace? Why do they seem to have this confidence or this happiness? I want that. And it moves people to ask questions. So the best thing you can do is draw your own life closer to Christ and to become a saint. The second thing that you can do is continuously invite people. Now, when we invite people, it's important that we're not trying to guilt them into coming to something. If you're inviting someone back to Mass, don't call them up and say, hey, you haven't been to Mass in forever. What's your deal? Get back. Invite them. Say, hey, I'm going to Mass this Sunday. Do you want to come with me at 11:30? I'll come pick you up. Or, hey, I'm going back to youth group this Sunday. We've got this fun night that we're doing. We're talking about X, Y, or Z. Do you want to come along? Come up with a way that you can invite someone in an engaging way. And then the second part of that is that you have no timeline for how long it takes before this person responds. So in other words, if you invite and you invite and you invite, and someone continuously rejects you and says, nah, not this time, that you don't give up on them. You continue to invite in the same way that God continues to invite us. And we all reject Him in some way. We all put God off in some way. But God is patient with us, and we need to be patient with other people. So invite, but don't anticipate that people are going to respond immediately. Be patient, continue to invite, and your patience and your charity is going to draw someone back in, and pray for them. That's obviously important, is that you need to remember that Christ is wanting this person to come back to the church even more than you are. So pray for them and continue to reach out. The second question we're going to talk about today is, what is the church's teaching on the death penalty? This is a great question, and you might have even heard about this in the news in recent months. For a long time, the Catholic Church held that the death penalty was unacceptable, except in certain very rare cases when someone had committed a particularly grievous crime, which made them either a danger to the public, and there was no way to adequately protect the public from a threat that could be imminent to them. And so, except for very, very rare cases, the church said that the death penalty is never acceptable. However, in recent months, the church has officially changed her stance, has officially updated her stance to reflect the fact that all human beings have dignity, that every human life has dignity no matter what crimes have been committed. And because of the fact that today that we've had continual updates in technology and security that allow us to be sure that we're keeping the public and other people safe from threats that might be imminent, that there is no grounds to take away someone's life. because every single human being is endowed with incredible dignity from God and is created in God's image and likeness. And so because of that, no matter how much someone has sinned, no matter how much someone has broken the law, there still is no right on our part to take away their life and to take away the opportunity that they have for repentance and for conversion. And so for that reason, the church holds that the death penalty is inadmissible in all cases because it's a violation of the dignity of the human person. So these are two great questions. Thank you guys for putting these in. We're going to continue to answer these questions on the Ripple Effect every week. If you have questions, send them to us. Ask a comment, put them in the question box at Youth Group this Sunday, and we will be sure to answer them. So thank you guys so much. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.